systems online and correct.
Tensions rise in the Baltic, the UN Security Council meets, and Russian aircraft breach Polish airspace. The UN Security Council Secretary-General, Sir Alistair Armstrong, is meeting with NATO leaders to discuss the need for action in Eastern Europe. It's a sign of growing concern over the Russian military exercises there. Troops have crossed the borders of Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania and Poland, and speculations mounting that it's about to launch an attack. NATO leader General George Turner says some of the missions are believed to have strayed into Western European airspace. In their first official statement since the crisis began, the Russians have underlined their concerns with their own national security as a result of recent anti-Moscow demonstrations throughout the Baltic states. Our political editor Jason Tansley reports.
Relations between the UN and NATO are still strained since the last Baltic crisis 2 years ago. After the meeting, Prime Minister Edward Peterson commented for the first time on the affairs, saying that it is important that NATO and the UN share a common strategy. Polish leaders are unhappy about the lack of support for their plight. The meeting is set to continue. Jason Tansley, Warsaw.
Waypoint passed.
This is the EBC News in brief. Russian secret weapons revealed by satellite surveillance, and Russian trawlers spy on NATO in Icelandic waters. The Norwegian Air Force has been monitoring activity around Russia's Baltic ports today. It says a mile-long convoy of road transporters are unloading components that may belong to a space vehicle, missile or aircraft. NATO fears it may be a threat to European security. Meanwhile, in Iceland, British intelligence is reporting that the Russian spy ships are roaming the northern Atlantic on the edge of Icelandic waters. John Stevens reports.
I'm here on the deck of the Royal Navy frigate Broadsword, following trawlers confirmed to be Russian and clearly operating intelligence gathering equipment in Icelandic waters. Experts are now concerned that these missions aim to assess NATO's reaction times and potential support against Russian military operations in the Baltic.
Wait,